Hi everyone, this is Marty from Dawg Nation Hockey Foundation. Welcome to Dawg Bowl 14. I'm here with Lucas Bisbee in New York Life, this year's streaming sponsor. Tell me a little bit about your New York Life.
Yeah, Marty, thank you for having me. So again, Lucas Bisbee with New York Life, Colorado. I'm one of the partners here at the Cherry Creek office. Some of the areas that we help our clients, we do a lot in the realm of life insurance, disability insurance. We do financial planning. We really do the full spectrum. We help with some tax efficiency strategies. Would love to share with everybody how to really help maximize how you can give back to Dawg Nation, some different strategies of how we leverage that here locally in the community.
Yeah, and you guys have been part of Dawg Nation for quite a few years now, and you even on a personal level, even before New York Life was sponsoring.
Absolutely, yeah. So I've been part of the Dawg Nation family for almost since day one. Since first Dawg Bowl was out there refereeing, donating back some of our game fees to help support the cause. So it's very near and dear to my heart. Love what we do, love the impact that we have here in the community.
Yeah, and so you actually have a little bit of a personal connection to Dawg Nation. You want to tell us about that one?
Absolutely. So Dawg Nation is very near and dear to my heart. One of my best friends who actually officiated our wedding last year, Patrick Donnelly, thanks to the support of Dawg Nation, helped give back and helped him get a new heart. And yeah, it was really tremendous what he was able to do, and all thanks to the support of Dawg Nation.
Yeah, and Patrick's now a big part of Dawg Nation, and anybody that knows Dawg Nation knows Patrick as well, and they're gonna know you too at this point. And this year's an exciting year for me because you've refereed many Dawg Bowls, but I'm gonna referee my first Dawg Bowl this year, and where I'm gonna trade partners throughout the weekend, and one of those is gonna be you.
Love it. Yep, we're gonna show Marty the ropes and how to not do a good job.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. And for all of you out there, thank you to all the sponsors. Thank you to Shaw Hockey Productions, who does an amazing job. It's live streaming all these games, and we just couldn't do it without all of these sponsors and all of these volunteers. And welcome to Dawg Bowl 14, and enjoy the game.
Thank you to all the other sponsors out there. Please come see us at our booth. Would love to chat more about other ways that we can help Dawg Nation. Thank you, and enjoy the game.
Thanks.
And we are just about set to go here as the 22 minutes are up on the clock, and I'm joined by Mark Mosier, voice of the Colorado Avalanche. Welcome, Mark.
My pleasure, Manny. Great game a little bit earlier between the Top Dogs and Denver Concrete, and I'm expecting another terrific game right here.
As we've got the Interstate Roofing squad, Patrick Rafferty will take the face-off. He's a University of Maine commit in 24 and 25 as he's going up against, I believe that was Trevor Robbie, and walking in is Scott Miner. Miner with the puck. Delivers it back over to Trevor Robbie, and the pass through the slot is deflected. Backhand feed and the quick shot as we've got Sammy Bernard in goal. He's dressed in all black on one side, and we have the NCAA championship goalie, Matty Davis, to our left-hand side.
Amazing to see Matty Davis playing in this game. Love to see it. Absolutely terrific. And the Pios were so good. He was so stellar the entire tournament. Frozen Four, just unbelievably good.
And that save that he made, that was just unbelievable, completely diving. And Jay Stickney got to call a game with Matty Davis earlier today. Here comes Landon Smith. Landon Smith wires went well up and over.
Jay Bird, such a good broadcaster, has been the voice of the Pios for a long time, does a great job. And what a magical run for David Carl and his squad this past year. Watched every second of it, and so impressed, so proud, and my goodness gracious, the Pios are just so good, and he's got it really going.
Stickney was joking about the fact that out of the 10 championships, he has witnessed 5 of them. And he was 1 year old when they won just before. That was the last one that he didn't witness.
Are you sure he wasn't like in college when Murray Armstrong was coaching? Are you sure?
And there's a quick tuck play as Ben DeMarco tried to poke it in past Sammy Bernard. Sammy Bernard out of Lafayette, Colorado.
Look at Sammy. He's gigantic there. It looks like Darth Vader between the pipes.
6'5" there. And Matty Davis, 6'1". With the puck back behind the line over there is Trey Kinsella, who grew up here in this area with Dakota Ridge, where he played his high school, played some college hockey up at CU. And working away is Rafferty. Rafferty delivers it back, and marching up ice is Hadrix. Hadrix tries to work past number 4. That was Michael Davies. Michael Davies, solid defenseman for DU, as he is number 4 out there for the Abbey group.
No Greg Abbey well. Have done a lot of charity work with him over the years, and has assembled a nice squad here. Really nice squad.
He always does. I think probably the highlight, I mean, you've got John Mitchell out there. John Mitchell, and I'm looking for him on the bench, and do you see him? There he is.
Is that Mitchie? Yeah, it's Mitchie in the corner over there. Look at him.
He had a terrific goal earlier in the day. So
no way.
He actually had.
Did he really?
He had some hands. It was impressive. Mitchell delivers it back over to the far side. And I want to say Denver Concrete a couple times, but earlier in the tournament, the Interstate Roofing played Denver Concrete. They both wear baby blue. So Interstate Roofing had to wear some jerseys. They had no numbers on them.
Just dudes playing hockey.
Working his way through and taking the puck in, and what a save by Matt Davis. And we're joined by none other than the Dawg father here, Marty Richardson.
By the way, real quick before Cappy jumps on, great job by Davis. I mean, here he comes, opens the 5-hole a little bit, shuts it, delivers absolutely nothing on that quick little move through the crease.
And there's Henderson, who played at Army, and Henderson had a goal. He almost had a couple of goals this morning. Thinking about that long pass, but skating it back up over on the far side and working his way in is Poirier. Henderson with a backhand sauce delivered back over, and Jeremy Roll, I think that we've got Roll at number 17 out there. Roll's done a lot of coaching, played his college hockey at Metro here.
Little offside play.
Marty, we've got you on the. Marty, I hope you can hear us here.
I can hear you fine.
Marty, your squad was looking pretty good here today, as they get the goal in the last second there. Marty, where did you witness that goal from?
I missed it. I was doing we had a recipient in the locker room of Interstate, and telling his story with a lot of tears going down his face, and then we hear the tear.
That was a pretty incredible play.
Yeah. I can tell you they were pretty excited in that locker room when I went in there.
I can only imagine. Great game, Cappy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, the skill level. Obviously, when you have guys from college all the way to the NHL playing in a game, you know it's going to be good.
Nelson with the puck finds Carnahan right on the doorstep, and Sammy Bernard denies him. Puck up, not out. Brought right back over by Miner. Miner's shot goes through the slot. There's Landon Smith.
Like the flippers from Bernard, like that right pad, very active for a big fella. Nice flexibility, nice athleticism.
And we saw Evan Cowley before that, another big goalie. Walking the puck in on his backhand is Ethan Byer. Byer played for the Brooks Bandits in the AHL, in the he was playing, Brooks Byer was playing in the AJ. Landon Smith with the mitts, drops it back over. Abbey with the pass right in the slot. And Joey Cesario with the puck with the 2-on-1 developing. Cesario's got Byer on one side, delivers it back up high, and the pass over to the near side. Byer's shot And that one goes up and over as it was deflected. Cole Mickle delivered that pass.
Cappy, I think too many passes right there. I think if you have an opportunity there, maybe shoot that puck. Obviously, the drop pass in the slot was fine, but you've got to fire the pill, make that goalie make a save, and then crash in on it.
Couldn't agree more. I like scoring goals, so I probably would have shot that one.
I think you would have, Marty.
Actually, you're going to stand here with the blue line all night and just wait for guys to dig the pucks out of the far corners and send it up to you.
Exactly.
And here's Ben DeMarco. DeMarco delivers it in tight. Puck is poked into the near side corner. And hustling back is Levin. As we get a good look at Gabe Levin down there. He's the color guy for DU. Gabe Levin on the forecheck. Steals the puck away. He's got a man in the middle of the shot. Sammy Bernard is there again. Levin's got it. Levin delivers it back over to Michael Davies, another DU alum. And this shot bounces up. Levin dips down and picks up the puck. Levin working out of the corner off his boot. Gets some help from DeMarco. As SSIHL, as they're known, the tag group is a little bit easier to say here.
Tag group's doing a pretty good job here. Nice pressure, nice steal in the offensive zone. Just keep it up. Right now, Bernard's not getting a whole lot of help from the guys in front of him. He's kind of having to do everything, but so far, so good.
Byer moves it out to Cesario. Cesario's got a man in the middle, and it just tips off the stick of Shane Ott. Shane Ott, who plays at Niagara, picks up the puck. His father, Terry Ott, won his first state championship with Regis. And back to Ott, and Ott right through the slot. Ott couldn't get a stick on it. Puck has moved off the wall, centering feed, and it comes back up high. Trey Kinsella, number 7, with the puck. Moves it back below, and puck is taken away by Michael Davies. Davies, with a man back behind him, holds him off, and Davies shields the puck, and with that veteran presence, moves it back over to the far side. Jeremy Rowell has stood up at the blue line.
We've talked about Niagara a couple times tonight, obviously Willette and so on and so forth. Have you ever been to Niagara Falls?
I have. It's amazing to think some people have gone over that.
Well, I think they're absolutely silly.
In a barrel. And back to the live action. Puck is picked back up by Kamashak. He had a terrific goal earlier in the day. And sliding there was Patrick Rafferty. Rafferty almost got that puck on net. Scotty Minor with the puck. Moves it back up to the near side. Daniel Amsbury. Amsbury walks into the zone. Delivers it back over to Henderson. Henderson's shot off of a boot. Deflects into the near side corner and back up to the point. Held up there by Minor. Minor sidestepping one back to Henderson. Henderson gets double teamed and the puck is hoisted back out to center.
Obviously Minor's a good player, but you watch him dance along that blue line. So many guys are doing that nowadays. They have the ability just to dance that blue line, find some space, find a seam, find anything to get the puck to the front of the net or deliver it to a teammate.
And what a play by Sammy Bernard as Sammy made a save there to keep it a scoreless game with 12:16 and the clock is running.
We talk about Matty Davis at 6'1". Terrific goalie, obviously star this year in college hockey, brilliant. But what about genetics? What about guys who are 6'5" between the pipes? We got to do something about that, as my buddy Vic Lombardi would say.
And the puck comes back up high. Davis challenges him as that was Cooper Walsh taking a shot against the national champion goalie.
I mean, how do you try to beat a national champ on that blocker side? You can't do it.
Cole Mickle, another shot. Matt Davis has it.
And Matty is going to the Avs training camp this year. So he told me that yesterday, and we were chatting about it. And it's a unsigned 23-year-old kid. He's going to play one more year at DU, and for sure. But he is going to go to the Avs training camp. So you're going to see him there.
Yeah, he's terrific. I mean, he's clearly, what I like about guys like that too, they're mature, they know the game, and when they're ready to play professional hockey, they're ready to go as pros. They're not young kids, they're not silly, they're not this and not that. They're ready to actually play the game and be a pro, and Matty Davis is absolutely that 100%.
Yeah. And you say 6'1", that's Pavel Francouz's height.
Correct. Listen, the days of 5'8" goalies are probably over, but 6'1" guys can make a long living in the NHL.
And there's Landon Smith with a snipe. Landon Smith with those hands. He just comes down the left-hand side, and Moj, He looks him off. He almost puts Sammy Bernard to sleep.
That's pretty amazing. I mean, absolutely bottom of the circle. There's not even it's not even the size of a dinner plate. As Bernard at 6'5" comes over to the right side of his crease, but watch the shot below the dot, short side, and stuffs it in. There's no way that Bernard thought he was shooting that puck. That's a brilliant play.
That was a nice call.
So I've gotten a chance to see Landon Smith. He had a great career at Quinnipiac, but he played up at Salmon Arm when he was in the PCHL and he was a youngster. And he just had a career year at Salmon Arm.
How good is Quinnipiac, by the way?
Quinnipiac has just continued to compete at such a high level. As Landon Smith at Quinnipiac, he had 109 points in 143 games. He had 43 goals, 66 assists in 143 games. But here's his Salmon Arm stats. 58 games, 43 goals, 40 assists, 83 points in 58 games.
That's a kid with a lot of skill, a lot of ability, and obviously a lot of nose for the puck.
And he did get an Avs training camp look as well. As now he's playing for the Vail Yeti. Puck comes up and puck is held there. Cross ice feed as Michael Davies was looking for a man in the middle as Tag begins to control a little bit more territorially. Puck is fished out by Rafferty. Rafferty moves it up ice. And with a man staying on side, that's Cesario. As Rafferty drives it in, Matty Davis holds for the whistle.
Let me tell you about the Vail Yeti. I call the games every year for the Avalanche alumni up in Vail against the Yeti. They're really good too. They've stacked their team.
They do.
They could come down here and let's do it. I mean, the level of hockey, just guys roaming around, playing hockey, that's really good in the state of Colorado. I promise you that.
I've gotten a chance to broadcast two of their games, one each for the past couple of years. Shawzy's been up there with me. And what a crowd they get. If you haven't seen a Yeti game, you go up there, they got $5 beers, the crowd is rowdy, and they are absolutely giving it to the other team.
Absolutely. It's a great time up there. The fans in Vail, they turn out. It's an old barn. A lot of fun. They do a great job, and the Yeti's really good.
And it's just the working class. There's no club seats there.
Yep.
And the puck delivered, and what a broken stick there, I believe. That was Obby chiseling away Sammy Bernard down to his pads.
Sorry, Obbs, that's $300 down the tubes.
Rafferty with the puck. Puck is stolen away and up ice. Walking in, here comes John Sullivan. Sullivan with a man over on the far side and a good defensive effort. As getting back one more time was Patrick Rafferty.
Well, DeMarco was coming in. That's not in his wheelhouse. Got to put it right there on his blade. Give him an opportunity to get that puck on net. Of course, the broken stick was there, sort of caused a little bit of a jam.
Shane Ott delivers it back over. The pass right in front. Tipped it past Matty Davis, and he didn't have a chance on that one. And what a play. As it is now 1-1.
I'm not sure it was designed that way, but a great pass by Mickle. You see him go over here in the circle, right? Puts it down to the low slot. And it went off his skate and in. Actually, the redirect was missed, and it goes off his skate on the far side of the crease. So a little bit unfortunate for Matty Davis.
I thought it was Josh Cox, but he didn't even get a stick on it, did he?
Well, he was in the vicinity. He was thinking about it.
And we've got a 1-1 game. Tip play. Puck is poked back out. And Interstate Roofing on the move again. Taking it in is Will Hadricks. Hadricks on the edge of the cage. Takes it back over to the dot. Puts it right in front. And the puck is poked back out to center. Miner is there. Davis loses the handle, but Miner picks it up.
Little miscommunication between the goalie and his D-man. That happens from time to time.
Amsbury walking in on his backhand, puts a blind pass into the slot. And Interstate Roofing is getting a couple of odd man rushes. Here's one. It's a 3-on-2. Walking it back in is Kamashak. Kamashak with the puck over on the right-hand side, but it's deadened by Miner. And Miner hoists one back out to center, and Kinsella settles.
Cappy, if we ever get a whistle, I'll ask you about the Dawg Bowl this year, which I think is going to be the most successful one in the history of mankind, which is awesome, but there's no whistles in this game.
It's all good.
Henderson with the puck as he's taken off of it. Rafferty with the puck again, and now with a head of steam works his way up. Defending and Michael Davies, and Davies got a stick on it. Deflects it into the near side corner, and Davies settles.
Opportunity there for a little drop pass, but I like the aggressiveness. I like shooting that puck.
And that puck goes off of a blade, and it's picked up by Denver. I was going to say Denver Concrete, Marty.
Yeah,
These
it does
baby
look
blues.
like Denver.
The baby blues are.
Yeah, you don't get usually 4 teams and 2 of them wearing baby blue.
And working his way through, that's Peyton Nelson. Nelson works the edges and a shot, and it's a backhander. We saw that from Vanderbeek in the last game. Vanderbeek made that play. Patrick Rafferty is taken off the puck. Aubie tips it ahead, and the puck is picked back up by Landon Smith. Smith stays down low, picks up the loose puck. Smith is tied up, and the puck is taken away by Poirier.
I think Rafferty's pretty fortunate there's no checking in this game, like serious checking. The top of the circles, his head would have been off. That was very, very dangerous. Oh, my goodness gracious.
We saw a little bit of checking in the last game.
A little bit,
2
yeah,
minutes.
It got a little bit exciting.
Yeah. And there's Landon Smith, tries to sneak one past Bernard. He'll hold on.
There's your whistle.
All right, Cappy, let's talk about it. Dawg Bowl this year. I was talking earlier to some folks. The first time I ever met you was in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah.
Before Frozen Fury.
I still have a picture of that.
The late great Peter McNabb said, "Hey, we're going to go see Cappy." And I'm like, "Cappy and his what? His people." it was a Survivor game between you and the guys from LA, and look what it's grown into. This is amazing.
Incredible.
And that was Davies on the far side, and a quick shot as that comes off the blade of Ben Hull.
But could you have imagined that you'd fill out the edge for several days? I mean, people here all day, all night, watching friends and family. The folks in the last game just wanted to see National Hockey League players play, which is amazing. I mean, what a great, oh, here we go.
Loose puck is picked up. Here comes Bayer. Bayer puts sleep and Bayer scores, making it 2-1.
That was really nice. That was that kind of little inside out, and he just redirects it with his backhand right through the wickets. That is a nice goal. That's a goal scorer goal right there.
Absolutely it is. You look at the perspective of Matty Davis, and here comes Bayer in. I mean, this is a high-end play. Goes to the backhand, and the patient's right, whoop,
yeah,
to slip it through. Absolutely gorgeous. And by the way, all these guys, as we have another opportunity here, all these guys, let me tell you, from I've learned this over the years, from college on up to the National Hockey League. Obviously, NHL guys can do everything. But everybody can do something really well. That shot whistles wide. Not a lot to shoot at down the slot.
Go ahead and take the play-by-play there, Mark.
Well, Cappy, honestly, I'm just impressed by the overall level of skill, the play. Everybody can do something. Having called games in the CHL, the E, the A, so on and so forth, the level of hockey overall is unbelievably good, and everybody can do some stuff. And here we go on a breakaway again.
And bringing it in is Bayer again. This time Davis smokes him out.
How about that with the glove hand? I mean, if you're a goalie, you see a guy racing in, he just goes zoop. I don't know how they do it.
Miner with the puck and those distinctive green helmet and breezers there. Miner looks for a lane, and he finds it tipped in front, and it is 2-2.
What a great redirect that was. I mean, that was absolutely gorgeous. And credit Miner. He walks around the top of the zone. He sends it down deep. He's looking for that exact play. And what an unbelievably good redirect. Just pop up top. Well, we've got a 2-2 game. I mean, watch this. Boop.
And I think that was John Sullivan.
Yeah, I think it was too.
Way to go, Sully.
And we got a 2-2 game with 1:16 to go in this first half. Walking his way in, back over on the far side. That was Nicholas Javier.
Cappy, you're talking about you're in the slot, bodies are around you. The hand-eye coordination to turn that blade over, get the stick on it, pop it top shelf like that is unbelievably good. We got our first power play of the game coming up.
And it's going to go to Interstate Roofing as they get the extra attacker on, but unable to do anything with it.
Love Sammy Bernard getting over to the bench. He's like, I'll get there eventually. Send me a shuttle bus. It's okay. We'll get the extra attacker on. I love this guy, man. Look at Darth Vader between the pipes. I love that kid.
He's got quite the mustache, too.
He does, Matty Davis has the stash.
Yeah, he does. We got a stash contest here between the two netminders tonight.
Little power play action, and almost again.
Oh, my goodness. He had his arm in the air. He wouldn't call it.
He absolutely lumberjacked him right there. And over on the side of the cage, that shot comes off the stick of Javier.
I swear to the Lord above, the referee, looking over on the bench on the far side, as we look at the replay here, not to the near side, we got our quote halftime. Yeah. The referee had his arm going in the air, and then he did one of those like hair smooth back. That was absolutely amazing. I love it. I can't give him a 5-on-3. Oh, Tim.
Yeah.
By the way, he's a great official.
Yeah. Does a lot of. He just retired this year from the NCHC. Now he's the golf pro at Evergreen Golf Course.
That's not a bad gig.
Yeah, and that's why we got Evergreen Golf Course in this year's auction.
Okay.
So we hit him from every direction.
Evergreen's fantastic.
Yeah. So that's
fantastic.
Tim Walsh out there?
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
and
great.
Peter Friesman's the other guy.
Well, Walsh is he's got a player out there. Right? He's got Cooper Walsh.
He does.
Out there. Cooper's playing, so
perhaps Cooper got tripped there. We have to go look, and he wasn't going to give his kid a break.
Well, I couldn't see who's in the box out there. Do we have a number on the penalty? Yeah, we do.
15.
And it's 15 out there, but that's Amesbury. So Amesbury's got the full beard. So does Henderson. Yeah. You look at Henderson out here. Look at Henderson, the centerman number 55, Mike Henderson, who played a couple years at Army.
My goodness gracious.
He's got the playoff beard as well. They've been growing these things, Moj, since April.
Well, I'll tell you what, I got a little soul patch going. That's all I can do. Otherwise, I'm like a dolphin. These guys look great, man. I wish I could have that.
And here we go. Bayer brings it in on his backhand. Bayer, watch closely as Matty Davis hugging the post on the right-hand side. Puck pokes free. And a little dish right in front, unable to convert it. Loose puck is picked up and sent back over. Bayer taps it back up to the point. It's Rafferty with it. Rafferty draws him into the right-hand side, finds Bayer, and Bayer dancing along the blue line. Bayer settles the puck, and with 1:01 remaining in the power play, he and Rafferty play pitch and catch. Back over to the near side. Rafferty calls for it again. This time holding it there was number 13, Hendricks. And the puck goes up, and jumping on it is Michael Davies. Davies delivers it back over to Henderson. Henderson stood up on the half boards, and he'll rag some time off as he sends it back to Minor.
Pretty easy to see how speedy Davies is. If he could have got the return pass, he would have been off and running toward the front of the net, but a great job on the back end. He's got serious wheels.
Landon Smith takes the pass right in front and jammed in. Sammy Bernard didn't have a chance on that. Landon Smith delivers it right in front, and the shot is scored by Carnahan.
Excellent play to the front of the net. I love the way that he goes so strong to the far side of the crease. Carnahan's got a stick on the ice. He says, throw it here, lay it off my lumber. It's going to go right to the back of the net. And we got a shorthanded goal. What a great job. I mean, that's a heads-up play, but I love how a man puts himself in position to receive the pass and just stuff it home.
Yeah.
And I was mistaken. That was Peyton Nelson. So Nelson.
Well, great job, Nelson. Carnahan, Nelson, whoever.
but it still came from
Landon Smith. And you saw Landon Smith set up right here on the blue line. He takes the pass, he delivers it in, he gets the feedback, and then he puts it right in front.
I'm going to tell you, Landon Smith, no coincidence.
What's that?
Their basement got flooded, and they were going through some boxes, and his dad, Tommy, pulled out his junior high, it used to be called junior high in my day, yearbook, and he opened the page up, and right next to in the book was his dad, Tommy Smith, and me.
And you?
And me. We went to the same middle school, and we were in the same page in the yearbook. Had no idea.
Oh, gosh. And that was junior high.
That was Bell Junior High.
And another punch pass right in front as the Abbey group with a 1-goal lead. Poirier trying to work his way past as he stood up there by Ben Hall.
So you're saying you did not know his old man in middle school?
Did not know him.
You must have been
You
a snob.
didn't know him.
Well, we actually did, but then we didn't go to high school together, didn't see each other for 40 years or whatever, 30 years, and had no idea that was the same Tommy Smith.
Cappy, honestly, it's a small world, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking about universal threads. That's something for a reason. That's really cool.
It was really cool.
And Landon Smith walks in, looks over his options, delivers it back over to the far side, and with the opportunity there, Josh Cox with the puck.
So you're telling me that Nelson went hard to the front of the net, put a stick on the ice, and redirected it? That's what you're telling me.
That's exactly right. Again, no, that was Nelson. And here's Kevin Connors. Kevin Connors didn't play in the first game. Takes the spot and drawn into the net again. The whistle stays in the pocket.
I think that's a good no call. Is that onside? That's hard to believe, but a good non-call. That's a lost edge right there and a guy going down.
Rafferty with the puck over on the far side, taken away by Levin. Levin with the puck, dancing. Levin takes the shot, and Sammy Bernard sees that one.
Yeah, so Raftery, another little side story. When Dog Nation started, our very first fundraiser was at my pond in the mountains, and we brought up kids from Littleton to play their first time outside, and Patrick Raftery was one of those kids.
You're kidding.
Totally not kidding. Amazing story.
Tag with the puck. And with 17:29 to go in this second half, they've got a 1-goal lead. And a quick shot from the dot on the far side. And that one.
That's Abbey.
Trevor Abbey. These jerseys for the Abbey group with that gray is not easy to see those shoulder numbers.
Try being in New Jersey when you're in the top of the world and all the numbers look the same. I'll tell you what.
Where is the toughest place to call a game?
In all honesty, Manny, it's some of the buildings just have you far away. I don't want to keep talking over play here because this is up and down the ice. But some buildings are far away. New Jersey's far, Pittsburgh is far, Edmonton is far, but they're all great buildings. Don't get me wrong, but they're far away, and so you've got to. Dallas used to be. You got to plan a little bit accordingly.
And when you don't see the play, you got to make it up, don't you? You got to buy some time until you're able to pick that up.
Well, Connor McGahey, he will know this. When you're on radio, sometimes guys never touch the puck because nobody knows the difference. And he's great at it.
And you've got some names that you have to pronounce. These are pretty easy for this. We don't have too many tough ones here.
Well, it's when you get into the third jerseys and stuff that bleeds together from 850 feet away. Great save by Davis. You know what I mean? And then you're like, okay. Well, I had the hardest time back in the day. Patrick Eliash, obviously a great player.
Yeah.
But they had guys, I mean, over the years with Jersey especially, and I don't know why, but their numbers sort of bleed together to me, the red and the white. And, man, the 29s and the 28s in the corner, you're like, are you serious? Come on now, help me out.
And the 16s and the 18s. I told my son one time, I said, you got to change your number because every time he gets, they're getting him mixed up. That 6 and an 8 looks identical.
Well, if you're going to make a 6, don't make it look like an 8. Don't make a little tiny break. Make it look like a 6 over the top of the net.
And what a play there. That was Ethan Bayer once again looking for a goal. And the puck is taken away and picked back up there by Tag dragging it out, but they can't get it past center. Walking it back in is Tommy May. May with the puck, and May with a backhander. Took it all the way down in the slot. We didn't have May earlier today, did we?
No.
And we
ex-DU, or he was a good player at DU.
I don't know who was wearing that jersey, but I kept calling Tommy May. It sure didn't look like him.
What a great play by May, by the way. Walks it down, little backhand flip. Yeah. Again, good job by Davis to take away a lot of the net, but I think he banged it off the far post. I mean, pretty awesome hands. How do so many guys have good hands? How is that even possible?
Yeah. This is unlike
it feels like, you know what, when God handed out hands, he gave Cappy none, he gave Manny none, he gave me absolutely none, but he gave these guys all kinds of hands. He gave Hayduk The best hands of all.
He gave Hayduk a couple of sets there.
100%.
And the puck comes back over to Henderson. Henderson walks it in on his off wing. Tries to pick up that puck. He's handled there by Hadrix. Henderson calling for the puck as he's on the dot, dipping back down. Henderson's got it, delivers it back over to DeMarco. Back over to the near side. The shot, a flyer by Ben Hull. And that one goes the distance. Matt Davis out. Finds an outlet and working it back up, back behind Landon Smith offsides.
Yeah, a little offside play there, my understanding at the point, but guys want to jump in, they want to be aggressive. The Hobby groups got themselves a 3-2 lead and looking for a little bit more.
And working the puck free, Poirier with some speed, backpedaling is Avi. Poirier's pass deflected off a stick back behind the cage. Landon Smith has it. Smith with a pass, a breakout feed up through the slot. The puck is taken away by Interstate Roofing. Working it back, Cole Mickle. Mickle also plays it Niagara. And the long pass right on the blade. Poirier brings it in, and Poirier is taken off as Minor got a good stick on him.
Great job by Minor. I mean, that was a great play by Poirier. I mean, nice strong move, leaning toward the top of the crease, but Minor with a great job there. Stayed with the play, put the body on him, didn't give him anything to really have a good opportunity to put the puck in the back of the net.
Very competitive game, Marty.
Yeah, there's getting a lot of scoring chances, too. You're commenting on the Poirier one there, and we ended up with a 2-on-1 on the other end that just went over the top, too.
Marty, this Interstate Roofing squad, tell us a little bit about them and how they came out here.
Yeah, we needed a fourth team, and I called Trey and I said, can you rally a team for me? And I thought they were going to be a little bit of a sacrificial lamb, but they got a team.
Here we go.
Absolutely. Dale Richards brings it in, and Dale Richards, a little back pass there. And working right and tight, Dale Richards, who played his high school hockey here at Dakota Ridge as well. Feeds one's back in the loose puck. Here comes Landon Smith. Landon Smith tracked by Kinsella. Smith toe drags it in. Kinsella takes him into the corner.
What a poke check by Bernard. The big goalie throws the paddle out, says nothing's getting here. I love that. And by the way, yeah, you know what, Marty? Let me tell you something. Cappy, this Interstate Roofing team is good. I love what they're doing here.
Landon Smith delivers it back over right in tight as Gabe Levin was in there, but he loses the handle in the slot, coming away with it. It's poked free, picked back up as Javier's got it. Javier dancing on the dot, works up. He doesn't have a relief up high, takes it back behind the cage, puts it right into the slot, and nobody home, unable to get a stick on it back. And the puck bounces off the Interstate Roofing bench boards and back out to center with 11 minutes remaining in this contest. It's a one-goal game.
A little bit of a frustrating play there for Hadrix. That puck was bouncing off the boards in front of the bench. He had an opportunity to keep it in, but again, the ice is just a little bit snowy right now.
Patrick Rafferty with the puck takes it into the zone as he works his way past one. Rafferty on the side of the cage, delivers it there. And back up high. Sorry, Marty.
All good.
And all the way back as Shane Ott had it. Shane Ott, who also plays at Niagara. We got a lot of Niagara players here, Marty.
Yeah, I think they got 3 of them on that team.
And we had a bunch of Air Force players. No CC players that much except for Josiah Slavin.
Brian Yoon is playing a little bit. I think he's playing tomorrow on Denver Concrete.
Okay. And working the puck down low. The backhand feed. Davies has it, and Michael Davies up, and Bernard again, the 6'5" frame. Bernard just keeps the play moving.
I love me some Sammy Bernard. I mean, I love the way this goalie plays the game. I love his calmness. I love his attitude. I love everything about this guy.
Shane Ott, the hometown player, almost had a goal there. Henderson's got it. And Henderson hoists it up and over. Hadrix gets back. Hadrix challenged by Trevor Abbey. Meanwhile, the puck back up through center as Javier's got it. Javier dishes it off to Cox. Cox back to Javier. Tried to glove it down.
Good back check, though, by Tag. I mean, that was a terrific job there. And honestly, all Interstate could do was just try to throw it to the front of the net, but everything is being challenged right now, and I'm impressed by that. I like the compete on both these teams.
Even though these teams are not going to be playing in the championship, they definitely want to win this game, Marty.
Yeah, it's nice to see him go for it, and all the guys show up at this late at night. Mosier wasn't even going to show up.
Marty, we lost track of time. What time is it anyway?
I don't know.
I'll sue.
And there's a.
What time is it? It's only 10:40.
Yeah,
we're fine.
This
We're
is
good.
one of those TV games, Moj, where they delay it.
100%.
Start the game at 9 o'clock.
Broken glass in Anaheim. Kyle Keefe's got to fill for 45 minutes. Perfect.
That was Ben DeMarco. And holding him off there was Henderson. Henderson puts it back down low. Jeremy Burrell with the puck moves it back up high. The puck is tipped free. And Miner chasing it as he has Rafferty on him. Rafferty continues to hustle out there. Henderson with the puck. Henderson taking it into the zone with some moves. Henderson draws him in, puts it right in front, and the shot jammed at. Bernard comes up big and up ahead of the play, unable to get it to him. That was Tommy May.
Well, I don't know what they just called there. The goalie played the puck. That can't be an icing call.
Called an icing call. That'd be Peter Friesman, one of my tax clients.
Peter, Matty Davis came out to play that
There
puck.
he is, and he knows it.
He knows it. He's smiling. I'll tell you what, though, Martin, I love the compete level of these teams. I love the crowd here getting into it. The level of hockey is very, very good. I just think it's so good. Fans should come out every single year and watch not only all the teams. I watched a girls' game a little bit earlier tonight, and they were fantastic. Come on out and see some great hockey, great compete, and do this every single year. There's my boy Bernard gloving that puck. He throws it down to his defenseman.
As Bayer looks up ice, he finds Tommy May. The DU alum brings it in. May with the puck. Delivers it back, and the shot scores, and we got a tie game. Cole Mickle scores, and it is tied 3-3 with 6:54 to go.
What a great draw pass by May. Finds the guy in the slot. Matty Davis does all he can. He pushes to the top of his crease, trying to take it away, and it's just a better shot. And sometimes good players beat good goalies. That's just how it goes.
As that shot working against his body, he was moving one way. Perhaps a little bit of a screen, but here we go. We got a tie game with 6:28 to go in this second half.
Let me apologize to Shazi, too. Great replay there. I'm talking all over and not even watching it. That's my fault.
Rafferty, with some energy, takes it into the zone. As we're lucky to have Shazi here with these replays, as he gives a little thumbs up to us here. Rafferty puts it back down into the corner. And the pass right through the slot, and just an opportunity as Poirier was right on the doorstep. Rafferty with a no-look, and here comes Landon Smith. Landon Smith with some wheels. Smith brings it in, and Bernard makes the pad save.
Look at Darth Vader. Look at him go. All 6'5", flashing the flipper. Great job on the toe save on a breakaway goal. It can't be easy.
Oh, that's a beautiful description of him. Here comes Poirier, walks it in. Poirier, stick check there, puts a blind pass right through the slot. Coming back up with it was Hadrix, and over on the far side, looking for an outlet. Trey Kinsella with a shot, and on the doorstep, Poirier trying to jam it away. Matt Davis on his heels right now as Interstate Roofing putting some pressure on.
Hey, Davis has been good tonight as well. I mean, the first goal that beat him, in fact, all of these, there's nothing he can really do about it. I mean, he's in proper position, and sometimes that puck is just going to pinball behind a goalie, and I think people want to look at him and say, well, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, whatever the case may be. Hey, man, sometimes the puck finds its own way to where it wants to go. It's amazing.
It's a little puck luck, and here comes Shane Ott. Shane Ott, who played at Regis High School. The puck is dished back over to the near side, and John Sullivan goes back to pick it up. Sullivan moves it back over to Aubie, and Sullivan calling for it there was Gabe Levin. Levin with some moves. Levin brings it in. He's got a man in the slot, and the pass is taken off the blade there as John Sullivan was looking for it. Levin one more time. Trey Consola into the corner. And Interstate Roofing's got a 3-on-2 developing. Working the puck in is Javier. Calling forward and back. Cox looks for the puck. It goes up and out of play with 4:08 and counting.
By the way, I should say Mike Shaw. Cap, you okay there?
Yeah,
You gonna make it?
I'm gonna. I threw a little thing in here. I don't want to jinx it, but this is pool play, so a tie stays a tie. But we want to keep the fans happy, so I just told one of our board members, run down there. If it stays a tie, we're gonna do a shootout.
Perfect. That's the way it should be.
We love it because we didn't know the overtime rules, did we, Moshe?
I had absolutely no idea whatsoever. But if Cappy denied us a dang shootout,
Yeah.
I'd never let him forget it.
Exactly,
Ever. In the history of mankind, never, ever.
And there's Sullivan right on the doorstep.
He
What a save by Sammy
screwed my
Bernard.
deal off right there.
I should say Shawzy's doing a great job, obviously, broadcasting these games. It's amazing. He started out on his iPhone on his daughter's birthday, like in 2009. Look where he is now. It's incredible.
Yeah, and he's still handsome.
He really is. Suzanne's a lucky woman, I'll tell you that much.
Walking it in. Here comes. And there is Jeremy Rowell. Big Jeremy Rowell had a lot of goals for Metro. Maybe he can get one here as he's lurking in the slot, calling for it. Puck comes back up to the point. And Ben Hull with a slapper. Interstate Roofing looking to make that outlet pass. Picked off by Michael Davies. Davies calling for it. The defenseman working in, but it's tipped off his stick. And now Shane Ott with a backhand feed. Josh Cox with the puck down the right-hand side. Gives a little head fake. Spins in out of the corner. Dishes it back below the line. Matt Davis watching over on the far side as the puck rolls around back over to the near side.
I love what Hull did there. Wouldn't let him get inside, just kept him to the outside. Honestly, if you keep guys to the outside, they can't score from there. They can't get the puck in there. As a defenseman, just push the guys to the perimeter and you're going to be in good shape. Hull did a great job.
Ethan Beyer, who's got one tally so far, puts it right in front as Cesario was looking to break the tie. 1:59 to go in the contest. Bayer's got it. Bayer delivers it back up high. Kevin Connors as it bounces off the stick.
I think the ice is getting, again, we're late here in the game. A lot of snow on the ice. I just think there's little pockets here, little ruts that are causing these turnovers and causing that puck to just roll.
Kevin Connors' pass picked up by Amsbury. Amsbury drives it to the cage in the backhand feed.
Boy,
Scooped
I
up
love
by
that. I love that centering pass.
Michael Davies up high, delivers it. Davies chases it back to the center stripe, and with 1:28 to go in this second half, final period. We've got overtime perhaps coming up. We got 1:20 left. Miner with the puck. Delivers it back over. Michael Davies scoops it up with one hand. Spins away from traffic. And Davies working off the check. Flies one back over to the far side. Landon Smith with that swizzle. Moves it back down. Miner's got it. Miner back over to Landon Smith, and it's tipped away by an active Roofer's stick.
I like the fact that Miner activates. He's so down low. He's got a ton of skill from the back end, obviously. If I was his coach, though, I'd say, don't get burned, kid. Don't get burned.
And a man up ahead of the play, and the puck goes up and into the netting. That was Peyton Nelson who got that first goal, that
You called wrong.
that we called wrong. Hey, it happens to the best of us, doesn't it, Mark?
It does.
It absolutely does. It's happened to me 1,000 times. But now, again, Nelson, go to the side of the crease, put your stick on the ice, let the pass find your stick, and let's go. Great job earlier tonight.
And here comes Landon Smith. You saw that veteran move as he worked his way back behind the player, and walking the puck in is number 13, Hendricks, with the shot, and it goes up and over. That was Ethan Beyer looking for his second, trying to jam it in over on the far side. Beyer's played a whale of a game this far. 44 seconds remaining in this contest.
Excellent wraparound, even better save by Davis. Seriously, to the side of the crease, into the post, and we have a penalty?
What?
Oh,
a
my
save.
goodness.
The
Net's off? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all it is. Pretty sure that's all it
And
is.
what an opportunity for Patrick Rafferty. Rafferty got that pass from Cooper Walsh in the slot, and he tried to sneak it past Matty Davis. We get another look. We had one. We're good. Gabe Levin steps in to take the faceoff, and it's a 50-50 battle. Rafferty Takes a shot. It bounces off a stick. Levin's got it. Levin spinning away. Puts it back over to the near side boards, and with 25 seconds remaining, puck stays in the tag zone. Into the corner, and walking away with it is Gabe Levin. Levin works his way back up through center as he's challenged from behind from Cesario. Levin back down low, puts it right in front at an opportunity, but one more time. And Rafferty was up ahead of the play, walking it in as the buzzer sounds. We thought we might have another one. So, Moj, we've got a little overtime and a shoot-off. Marty, a three-man shoot-off is
that's what I told Zach on the fly here. So we'll see if the communication got to them. They're all ready to be done, but they're about to do a shootout.
I think these guys want to do a shootout. I think it's great. Yeah, look, they both know what's coming up. I love to see it. The fans love to see it.
We're here to just please the fans.
Well,
and me, because I kind of wanted to see it.
Yeah, you wanted to see it as well. All right, we're doing a shootout, so let's do this thing.
All right, so we've got Matt Davis on the left, Sammy Bernard, Darth Vader on the right. Moj, you want to call these?
Sure, I think I would like to. I hope I know the players, though.
And we're going to give you this one. This looks like Rafferty, I believe.
Yeah, Rafferty's going to pick it up at center ice. Works his way down the wing. Through the circle he goes, looks in. Quick shot, saved by Davis. Got the left pad down, denies the 5-hole. And the first shot is unsuccessful. Here we go again.
Henderson.
Take it over, Manny.
And Henderson with a snapshot there. And Bernard with the pass.
They're not
save.
messing around. They're going right
I'm doing the best I can. Typically, they galope around a little bit, but here we go. Interstate bringing it back in. Here comes Byer. Looks in on Davis. 5-hole is open. And what a great right pad save. He stretches out on the Forsberg and denies. Does Matty Davis. Excellent.
Tried to postage stamp him there.
Here comes Nelson, a goal early in this game. Picks it up at center ice. Works his way down the wing. Top of the circle. He'll look in down the slot. Nelson shoots and scores. He beats Sammy Bernard to give Tag a 1-0 lead.
Nope.
It's all you.
Nope, you got this.
I got this, Manny? You got to be kidding me.
You've got it.
Interstate with one opportunity to get this thing done.
It's Cox.
Walking in is Cox. Quick move. Save by Davis. He'll knock it away. And here we go. What a win by Tag. Matty Davis coming up huge. Sammy Bernard was also great. That was a great shot that beat him. Both goalies should be proud tonight.
That was a fun game, guys. How about a couple games you got?
Terrific.
Like
we get an overtime game. Marty, you can't draw it up any better. Thanks for the overtime.
Yeah.
And it was great to hear Mark Mosher on that shootout.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just here having a great time and enjoying myself. This is high-level hockey. These guys are great. They're competing hard. It's for obviously an awesome cause in Dawg Nation. Marty, what you guys do for the hockey community and beyond is unbelievable, and you've done it for when we get to 20 years, which is coming up here, we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
But it's just been fantastic. You've changed people's lives, and we'll continue to this year after year. This is the most successful Dawg Bowl ever, and it's only going to get better.
Yeah, and it's because of so many people. You included, Manny included, and all these guys out here. We went in the locker room and kind of talked to each of them, and this is truly what happens when you get a community put together, Manny, right? I mean, you've seen it.
Absolutely. All the volunteers that you have, Marty, here. And we got to mention
every referee, every scorekeeper. And we had Tom Chmielowski, who does NHL referee games, showing up here to get the games today.
It's unbelievable. And we want to say a special thanks to Mike Shaw.
Yeah, we'll hold off on that.
Mike Shaw.
Shawzy, thank you so much, buddy. A great friend of all of ours. And but the quality of this, honestly, the quality of these productions that he puts on is phenomenal.
Shawzy, I don't know how you learned how to do this. Your wife texted me. She said things are going great down at the academy. Everything was great today, that sort of thing. She's very lucky to have you, as we all know.
And he's handsome.
He's beyond handsome. No, it's a great job, guys. It's my pleasure to be here. You're all good friends and had a great time tonight. Thanks for having me out. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. And it's going to be quite a final tomorrow because we saw what happened in the other one that's going to be the final. 0.3 seconds left. Merrick Hayduk And
absolutely fantastic.
We got to sync that clock with that video. I don't know.
I asked Shazi, and he said, yeah.
He said he thought it was good.
Yeah.
He said he thought it was. No, but honestly, guys, great time. Tomorrow's going to be an unbelievable. I mean, when you watch all these college players, pro players go head-to-head just for charity and have fun, and then you see the compete level come out in these guys, that's a real joy. I mean, it really is. And you see the high level of ability of all these players. I'm impressed. And not only this, but honestly, the entire tournament, for the entire Dawg Bowl, every single level, people having fun, people doing it because they love it, people doing it because they want to support. It's great. And by the way, I was watching that girls' game earlier tonight. So good.
Yeah.
Golly, are those gals good.
Yeah, it's fun. There's this tournament's at a little bit of a different level because we, as you know, Manny, I mean, this normally would be that the silver division is the top division in most things. And when our dear friend Peter McNabb used to be here, he would just say to me, Cappy, how do you get all these guys here? And this has got to be the best we've ever had.
It's definitely the best. We were talking about the team earlier. I pulled out the 2020 roster, right?
Yeah.
And you had Ken Klee, Jan Hayda. We had David
By the way,
Clarkson.
A brand new U.S. citizen, Jan Hayda.
Yes.
Stuff, yeah.
I did that little post a couple days ago.
That's so good, yes. Defenseman, great guy. Glad to have him as U.S. citizen. The late, great Peter McNabb, honestly, his worst day at the rink was better than any day anywhere else, and he was a part of this for a long time, so we miss Maxie, and we'll continue it on for him.
And look what Shazi has done for us here. Look at him. He's this is that goal, I believe, isn't it, Merrick Hayduk? Is that what you're showing us?
Yeah, it went off the stick of the defenseman, as you can see on the right-hand side. Unfortunately, with 0 time on the clock, but that puck is already in. So that's a great job, Shazi, to draw it out. He says the puck is behind the goalie as time expires. It's a good goal.
How good is this guy?
He always steps up to the challenge.
Yeah, it's like,
way to go, Toronto/Littleton. Way to go, buddy.
wow.
All right.
So much fun, guys. Seriously, thank you.
Yeah,
Had a great time.
Thanks again. We're gonna log off for tonight, and we got a big day tomorrow, and including a Guns and Hoses game, where we're gonna change another life. And that's going to be in the morning, and then you and I are doing that one, I think, aren't we? Yeah,
Marty, it wouldn't be a Dawg Bowl without you losing your voice.
I know, and it's close, right? It's close. And I was even light on this one. I was like,
great stuff, boys. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you, Shaz. We're setting up for now.
Let's do a photo here. We got to do a group photo. Hang on. Here we go. Marty, get in there.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff.
Shazi, get in.
Great stuff. Are people watching right now? I hope they are.
Yeah.
We're just chit-chatting.
You got it over on that side. Can you do it with the left hand?
Do.
There they are. Get Shazi in there.
Awesome.
We got it.
Great job, guys.
There you go. Great stuff.
Okay, Shazi, signing off for Manny and Cappy and Shazi, and I'm Moj. Adios, amigos.
Thank you for joining us for Dawg Bowl 14. We hope you enjoyed the game.
And always remember to play hard, play fair, and give back.
Thanks again, and we'll see you at the next puck drop.